Welcome back, everyone, to more Let's Play Assassin's Creed. This is part 6. We're still working our way through Damascus, trying to find side quests, trying to get all the viewpoints so that we can get permission to perform our assassination. So let's see.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
That hurts! Stop it, please!
اغرب عن وجهي.
I'll have your head! I'll have your head!
Free while you still can.
Move now or be trampled!
Would you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Show yourself.
Over!
What's this? Oh, may God have mercy.
Alright. Well, that did not exactly go as planned, but it worked out in the end. Let's see if I can climb this building. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to swing all the way around.
You dare steal in my presence?
You've
That
something
will
to
cost
say?
you your life!
Stop it, please!
You dare steal in my presence?
Anything I can
That will cost you your life! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
تمهل. Your life.
She will die! See what I do of her!
Something caught your eye.
I will get you!
Glad you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Almighty, who's responsible for this?
Oh, may God have mercy.
Man, there's so many
Where
guards
is the
here.
one responsible?
Alright. Let's come up with a plan of action before things wind up being more than I can handle for now.
May God have mercy.
Oops.
See anything you like? What a fool!
I'm hanging right above a guard's head. Oh. This building might prove a little bit more difficult. We'll see. I think I can make this jump. Oh, except not if I start from there.
Why is he doing that?
Strange, I've never seen someone do that before.
Well, now you have. Perhaps I have to jump at an angle from here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. You have to be careful up here. It's very easy to fall off. Looks like there's only one way up.
Death to the infidel!
Oops.
Ha!
Oh, whoa, whoa. How did he do that? Whoa. Oh, that was horrible. Since I don't have the ability to grab on after being knocked off.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing clothes.
Well, that was fun.
Like what you see?
Thankfully, it saves after every
Want the bargain?
thing that you complete.
Come!
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't have my better items anywhere.
Such a strange man.
What is that man doing?
My better items anywhere else?
Yeah. As you see, I have to make my way around. Might be better just to hop up into the top of this tower with the guy as quickly as possible. That way he can't knock me off. Yeah, that went much better. Much, much better. Gotta check and make sure that I push the right direction. Trying to figure out where all these other people are.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! That won't happen here. They go against the will of God
Something caught your eye?
and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Could I interest you in some of my
There's gotta be something nearby.
Praise be Salahadin.
Like what you see?
He
Why
has
would
found
anyone
the
do
strength to stand in defense of our
You need
great
something?
civilization. Make no mistake. It is our
Alright,
very
looks like this is an
existence we are
eavesdrop.
fighting for. The infidel I should kill you
for that. Could have been killed.
Thief! You are
We
filth!
must resist. We must push back.
He's called another meeting. What is it this time? Another warning? Another execution?
No, he has work for us to do.
Which means we won't be paid.
He's abandoned the ways of the Merchant Guild. Does as he pleases now.
He treats us as if we were his servants, and the guard does nothing to stop him.
Enough! We must go. If we're late, he'll be angry, and we'll suffer for it.
Perhaps one day, someone will have the courage to stand up to him.
Perhaps. But until that day arrives, we should do as told.
Everywhere they
dare steal in my
ride, they
presence?
leave only suffering in their wake.
All right.
Life dies,
They say
thief!
it's a crusade.
Help!
Crusade
Please
for
help!
You've no reason to stand, thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Let go of me! I've done nothing
Go away.
wrong!
Down, infidel! This won't be too difficult.
Stop him!
Oh, wow.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Well, that got a little bit more complicated than I was expecting.
Glorious and exalted is he, such a shame. Favor with us, and he may grant us victory. Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back.
Oh, I forgot I don't have grab.
Down comes the English king and his
Silly because
they leave horrors in their wake.
I just realized that not too long ago when I got knocked off that other tower.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds
Oh, wow.
favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against
If you are interested in playing
way you can.
this series, I would suggest that you start with the first game. It starts out with the story, it tells a lot of the backstory behind what's going on. Each
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake.
each additional sequel or whatever that has been released does go through and tell the backstory. But I think it's much more enjoyable to play the first game on your own and... Oh, sorry, I got distracted hearing that civilian screaming for help. Anyways, it's better to play the story for yourself and learn what's going on.
Something needs to be done. It's only a matter of time before someone else discovers it.
Tell him then, it's in his best interest to keep the souk secure.
He won't meet with me. Too busy with this new deal of his.
And the guards?
Tried already. They won't lift a finger unless the order comes from him.
Then what will you do?
I'll go to Abu Nukut.
The merchant king? He won't see you.
He doesn't have to. I've written him a letter that explains the problem. He can read it and decide for himself.
If you turn away from them, they seem a little less likely to notice that you're following them.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
You need something?
Yes.
Your life! I'll have your head!
That man is a killer! It's good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Alright, let's see what else we have here. Looks like our other things are probably going to be over in this portion of the city. Though we may have one more over here. Let's check this viewpoint. Oh! I had no good reason for doing that.
Who's done this? Tell me!
Oh, if you'll notice, right there is a Templar. There are like, I don't know, 60 of them scattered throughout the game. 50, 40, I don't know. I don't remember how many. But they are considered one of the collectibles or whatever in the game. You go through and try to find them all, kill them all. They were a lot tougher than normal soldiers. Even if you do try to block some of their attacks, quite often it'll still inflict a bar or two of damage. They're very frustrating to try to fight early on. It can be done. It's just takes a little bit more planning, I guess. Since I'm right here, why don't we just demonstrate what it's like to fight them. I'm gonna see if I can try to sneak up on him and assassinate him. Okay, that was a lot easier. Yeah, okay, there's 60 of them. It's easy to assassinate them if you catch them off guard, but a lot of them are difficult to catch off guard. I don't know how many times I've gone running through a city trying to escape the guards, only to turn a corner and come face to face with a Templar. They will, I may have already said this, but they will attack you on sight. I do not think this is where I want to be. I want to go... more to the right.
That hurt! Stop it, please!
I'll have your head!
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear.
Come see what I have to offer. Everything's new. Everything's perfectly right.
Alright. We'll head over to this other section of the city that we have not been in yet. Let's see if I can
Something caught your eye?
try to do it fairly quickly.
I've much to serve. Yes, come.
The Christian
Oops.
king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be
He
made to
is
pay.
apparently preaching to himself.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only
are
suffering
wise.
in their wake.
Which is why you
They
come
say
to me.
it's a crusade. A crusade for
Die,
what?
thief!
Ignorance,
Please!
violence,
Many things, many things.
madness.
Too many things.
We must resist.
You want something?
Why are you I've done nothing wrong!
Oh, infidel!
Please, help me! Won't you come along when you do? Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my...
It's a good idea to try to talk to the citizens as quickly as you can. You cannot speak to them while you're in the middle of combat.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. These are dark days indeed.
Anyways, let's see. One thing that really frustrates me about this game is Altair cannot swim. So if you fall in the water, it's not game over, but it kind of is. But you reload from the last from your last checkpoint.
There is no reason for doing that. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
Alright. We're getting closer to being done. Looks like I have an interrogation and a eavesdrop unlocked now.
I stand
Let's do the
before you
eavesdrop
to
'cause it's
deliver a
closer.
warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance
So,
to begin.
how did you manage to do it?
That city is ours.
Oh, it wasn't easy, my friend. No, not at all. Cursed merchant caught me trying to steal from him. Called for help.
I can't imagine the guard were pleased.
At least a dozen of them appeared. All well armed and spoiling for a fight.
What did you do?
I ran, over, under, and through the crowd. Knocked over a few stalls for good measure. But they kept coming.
Then how did you escape?
With a little help from my friends.
What do you mean?
There's a couple of my brothers who gather around the southeastern exit of the souk. They let me pass and then turned their attention towards the guards. Kept them distracted while I got away. Without their help, I wouldn't be here right now.
We must fight them in any way we can.
Alright, so that was basically a hint saying that we should
The English king and
try to take advantage of the
they leave horror in
vigilantes.
their wake. Saladin rides to meet him.
Just before Hattin, the Saracens were low on food and in desperate need of resupply. But there was no relief in sight.
Since I'm already up here, I'm going to grab
the
this.
man his food. And when the battle was finished, the Saracen leader saw to it that the merchant was repaid 1,000 times. So Tamir gave the man his food. And when the battle was finished, the Saracen leader saw to it that the merchant was repaid 1,000 times. As Tamir drove his caravan north, he came across the Saracen leader and his starving men. Most fortunate for them both, each having something the other wanted.
Whoa.
None know the man
Let's try that again.
Come close! Hear the tale I have to tell of a merchant prince without peer. Some say, were it not for Tamir, Saladin's men would have surely turned on him. Could be we won the battle because of that man.
Could be. You never know. Alright.
Bother someone else.
So I'll act as if I'm going away. I think I should be okay now, as long as I...
I'll teach you to pick a fight.
You seem to know quite a bit about Tamir. Tell me what he's planning.
I know only the stories I tell, nothing more.
A pity. There's no reason to let you live if you've nothing to offer in return.
Wait! There is one thing.
Continue.
He is preoccupied as of late. He oversees the production of many weapons.
What of it? They're meant for Saladin. This does not help me, which means it does not help you.
No, stop, listen! Not Saladin. They're for someone else. The crests these arms bear, they are different, unfamiliar. It seems Tamir supports another, but I know not who.
Is that all?
Yes. I've told you everything I know.
Then it's time for you to rest.
Wow. Okay, let's double check really quick. Maybe it's start. Okay, so it looks like we have one more to complete, and I believe this one is the actual assassination. I'm not sure. Alright, well, I'm going to cut off this part of the video for now. Thank you for watching. Please tune to the next part.